Aries, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Aries. Wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart, keep in mind we all do have a first house. It's part of our birth chart. Time and energy are fluid. Take what resonates here today and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless as well. So whenever you do stumble across this message, there'll be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align. Aries, tapping into your energy today, I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck along with this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. So excited to get into your energy today because we are moving closer and closer to Aries season. We're moving closer and closer to this new year, you guys, and I feel like this is a big one. This is a really important one. We are kind of still in the midst of this portal, and over the past few months, Aries season keeps coming up, and I'm just like, what's up with Aries season? Like, what's going on? And then looking into the transits and kind of, getting deeper into that, it all started making sense. But for you, Aries, I feel like it's a little bit extra special just because we have all of these planets moving into your sign. We have the North Node in your sign. We have Chiron in your sign, you guys. Just so much going on. And I love the way that this message kind of started with the cards. The energies coming through feel amazing. First card to come through for you today, Aries, the Sun. In the Faceted Garden Oracle deck, very similar to the sun in the tarot, we have sun and consciousness coming through. My Aries are on the path to enlightenment here. The sun is all things bright, all things good, happy, light, healing, abundance, right? This is Aries, you moving into better days, you moving from a place of deeper wisdom, from a higher state of consciousness after the integration of all of the wisdom that you have gained and all of the tools that you've acquired on your journey to make it here. There really is this energy coming, this spiritual energy coming through for Aries right now. I do believe that some of the Aries collective is experiencing some type of like kundalini activations or energies moving in new ways, right? We have this entwined card. We have this Cernunnos card. For some of you, sacral chakra activations and clearing happening. For some of you, you're going to be noticing an increase in sensual, sexual energy or creative energy. And I feel like also tapping in more deeply with your own gifts and abilities, whether it's your psychic gifts and abilities, your healing abilities, your artistic gifts and abilities, Aries, your leadership abilities. Kind of feels like Aries stepping into your role into this next chapter. And there's this overall feeling here, herbal allies and animal allies. As we are in this in-between, as we are kind of integrating and finishing this metamorphosis, this transformation off, as things are kind of shifting, the divine really calling us to spend some time with nature, whether it's around plant life, animal life, bringing flowers and plants into your home, or going out into nature, taking a walk in the forest or around a lake or a stream. But this is also speaking to the fact that spirit is coming through for Aries heavy right now. You're noticing the signs and synchronicities. You're seeing the times on the clock. You're noticing the eagles or the hawks flying above, or the deer or rabbits crossing your path. And every animal carries with it a symbolic, archetypal, sacred medicine. So connect with those signs and synchronicities at this time, Aries. Spirit has your back, and it looks like things are truly shifting in your favor here. We have Lady Nada with Heart Awakening. We have Paul the Venetian experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And then we have this ancestor spirit, which to me is pointing directly to that Chiron in Aries. Aries, this is you truly cleaning up that ancestral karma. This is you breaking the family curses. This is you smashing that dynamic that was eating away at the bloodline or whatever it is, right? And it's a little different for all of us, but this is really representing the fact that the collective is doing some major soul work right now, you guys. And it doesn't always have to repeat in the exact same fashion that it started or that seed was initially planted, you guys. Sometimes these things bubble up and surface in more subtle ways, but that's kind of where we're at. Aries, I love seeing the sun out here. We are in between worlds. I do feel like we're heading into your season, right? Happy birthday, happy early birthday to all of the Aries collective. But listen, we're heading into Aries season. Aries season is bringing with it eclipse season. It's bringing in with it retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So we have a lot going on, and it feels like this is it. For some of you, there was a message coming through when I first started tapping into your energy, Aries, about not letting your pride get the best of you or not letting your ego win or hard-headed. There was something about like this hard-headed energy coming through. So if some of you are experiencing some type of like strife or turbulence or a fight or some type of like disagreement right now, the message that I was getting, or the feeling rather I was getting in regards to that, is to just kind of relax and let it, kind of an energy of let it be. So a lot coming through already. I'm really excited to get into Hangman on the bottom. I'm really excited to get into your energy today, Aries. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with us. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up, share these videos, share this video with anybody who you think it would benefit. And let's get it. I'm going to pray. Feel free to join me. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for Aries today for their highest good. Anything they need to hear or know, any messages that'll bring Aries clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Aries, any messages that'll bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Aries align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all of that, any messages that will help Aries align with divine will, with the highest divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory to the Most High forever and ever. Amen. Ashe. I forgot to mention as well, we have this Hilarion on the bottom of the Keepers of the Light. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Hanged Man, as I picked it up, and now we have the Hanged Man again as I stop shuffling. So it's like the Hanged Man has gotten off the tree and is ready, full, to step into this new chapter. This is all about trusting the divine. It's all about action before it makes sense, right? But it feels like we're sitting at the red light waiting for it to turn green in a sense. So what's the theme? Wheel of Fortune, what's the theme for Aries message today, please, Spirit? What's the theme for Aries message? So we do have relationships coming through as well. I do believe that's kind of how it was coming through in the last reading as well. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, strength out here. So there's this massive shift. Here's this strength again, where this is about moving from our heart space, right? There's this message coming through for Aries about moving from your head to your heart, all right? And I'm not sure how that really resonates yet, but I'm sure we'll see as we move further into this. This is a shift in your life in a big way, Aries. This is you shifting into this new chapter. For some of you, you've been manifesting a relationship, a new relationship that is on a different level, a different vibrational frequency than what you've experienced in the past. That is coming in for you, and you are seeing the signs and the synchronicities. I do feel like there is this shift in energy when it comes to a particular relationship here. Magician on the bottom of the deck. Now we have the Devil. So let's see what we have going on here. Very interesting energies. A lot going on in Aries energy field here. So what do we have at the heart of Aries situation, Spirit? Temperance flying out in reverse. Aries is ready to go. Judgment. King of Swords. Yeah, there is this energy of like, let's go. judgment, though. This is this deep awakening. This is you truly stepping into a new phase, a new chapter of your life here, and coming into union with what's for you. Hanged Man coming out again. So it's like, Aries, I feel like these blessings that you're moving toward, this new chapter, this new energy, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, and you have been patient, and you have fought that good fight, and you have persevered through everything you've been through. I feel like we're ready, though. I feel like there's kind of this no bullshit energy coming through for Aries, where it's like, okay, yeah, all that's fine and dandy, but let's go. I'm ready. So let's see. Yeah, Ace of Cups on the bottom. You ready? You're aligning with your truth here, Aries. You're moving into this energy of abundance and stability. You're moving it. And again, truly, you've come so far. You're truly balancing and mastering the self, your own energies, your internal world here. So what is the challenge? What energies are crossing Aries right now? Sag, Pisces. We got big Pluto, man. Gemini out here. Aries. Jupiter. What's crossing? Tower. Well, that's not going to be, that's going to be a mystery. So we have the Tower here. Seven of Wands. There is some type of ending here, or again, with that Wheel of Fortune, what I was feeling was like this huge shift in a dynamic. So it does feel like there are some things being wiped right now, right? And then we have North Node in your sign. We have Chiron right there with it, conjunct the North Node. That's kind of what this energy feels like. It's like whatever energies are being cleared, Aries, to wipe the slate and the field clean for you to move into this next chapter. Really, the message for the whole collective, Mars and Leo energy with the Seven of Wands, has been to hold the line, not to settle at this time. Spirit wanting collective to know that you have the upper ground. You have the advantage here, and it's really, I always say, use the analogy when Seven of Wands comes through. It's like trying to post up and root down at the eye of the storm when everything's flying around, around us. The worst thing we can do right now is try to grab for it or try to fight it. It's like rooting down into this energy, holding the line, holding our ground, and letting this divine intervention take place where whatever's being cleared is cleared. And this is where you're holding your frequency. It's like, I'm not letting this clearing or these energies or this chaos or turbulence affect my manifestations and my ultimate end game, where I'm heading. So it does feel like there really is a lot going on. You're kind of weathering. Some of the Aries right now are feeling like you're weathering the storm. I also feel like there's some heart clearing happening as well. So you guys may be dealing with some emotional baggage is kind of, I see that as well. So I usually like to get a little deeper and just see where these energies are stemming from, though. Ace of Pence to the 10 of Pence. So it's like literally whatever is being cleared right now, it's because there is an opportunity for a new life here. This is an opportunity, a very real and tangible opportunity that we're presented with at this time to build our 10 of Pentacles, to build our legacy, right? And if you have no idea, right, there's a lot of people who have no idea what that even looks like. Now would be the time where we go into meditation and we have that conversation with the divine. And, there's no fancy prayer you have to say or anything. It's you can talk to the divine, you can talk to God, source, the universe, any planet, any energy, normally, and speak from your heart, right? This is really, though, where we laser focus on what is the end game here. And we try to, law of assumption, we try to hold that frequency. But I do see there's some chaos. There's some things ending. There's some things being cleared. There's some things being healed right now, Aries, that are coming up in your energy. And you are, again, holding the line. You're staying strong. And it feels like Spirit is saying this is, it's almost like the last of it before we get over that hump. What is incoming for Aries? So we have the world. We got a lot of you guys, all these majors incoming. I feel like this happened in your last reading. So what I see here, things are becoming clear to you, Aries. World, High Priestess to the Star, Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This is in your incoming energy. It's like you are moving on. You are closing the door. You are following your inner guidance. You're following your intuition, your visions, your inspiration, your psychic insights, your guidance, your divine guidance into alignment with your blessings. You're taking that initial action here. You're saying, you know what? Screw it. Let's go. This is really where you are. It's like, all BS aside, this is what Aries wants. This is what Aries is going for. This is what's best for Aries, and that's what it is. It's like you're taking this sword of clarity. You're taking your sword of truth, and anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. You're speaking your truth unapologetically. You are aligning with your truth unapologetically. And it just feels like this sense of clarity on like, or this sense of like, it was all worth it. Where the Nine of Pentacles to me is where our blessings are pouring in. And now we're able to actually thank the divine, thank the universe for everything we've been through, right? All of our trials and tribulations, our hardships. This is where we're like, yo, thank you for that, because it got me here. I've learned so much, and now I'm taking all of that and we're going to make magic with it, period, right? You really have come so far, Aries. You should be so proud of yourself. And with the Magician out here, Spirit saying that you really do have everything at your disposal right now to make it happen, regardless of what that is. I see this divine inspiration. I see these downloads coming through for you, Aries. So it's going to be really interesting to see what seeds are planted, what seeds sprout through this time. What's the advice? Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. That chapter's over, Aries. The hurt, the pain, the disconnect, feeling disconnected from life, from source, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you'll never make it, feeling like, feeling small, feeling betrayed, hurt, attracting, and we all attract situations that are going to teach us. This is where, Aries, you really have learned. And those lessons are done repeating now. So this is like a whole new, and I guess phase is what comes through. It's like a whole new chapter, a whole new phase. I feel like those words don't do it justice, because you really are ascending. You're moving up. What is the advice here? And, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords coming through in your advice is like to leave the past in the past. You really do lack nothing. And I feel like Aries is kind of seeing, you're seeing your worth as well. You are seeing and knowing your worth. What's the advice for Aries? Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords right now, which is like rest, meditate, put energy into yourself. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Pour into yourself. Pour into taking care of yourself. Pour into your projects. Pour into the seeds, the visions. You guys do some scripting. Write down some affirmations, some goals, some manifestations. Affirm them out loud. The advice really is not to get caught up on the spilled cups. And the spilled cups manifest and resonate differently for all of us. But being in this energy where we're crying over spilled milk or we're dwelling on the past, it's like seeing our destiny at a distance, and it's unattainable because it's like we can only see this in front of us. We can see that. We can see our destiny, but how could we ever get there? Because look at how horrible this is. I love the depiction of this card, because if this person on the card was to literally just turn around and focus on the full cups, Not only would that shift his frequency, because it's like looking at the glass half full or half empty, but then we're able to actually see this bridge. And it's symbolic, obviously, but it's like if we focus on what we do have, our gratitude, our blessings, our future, what we're creating, then we're able to see the signs, the open doors, the opportunities. And if we're in that lower frequency, we miss the opportunities because it's not even a match in frequency, right? This is about you pouring into yourself and pouring into this being a new chapter, a new story. You are writing a new story, Aries. You are writing a new story. Some of you are definitely going through a rough patch in a relationship. I feel like that's kind of shifting. Some of you are absolutely moving into a new relationship. Chariot, Two of Cups, Fool, Eight of Wands. After being really hurt, again, I feel like for the Aries collective no longer has to repeat those dynamics. You're moving into a new relationship dynamic overall. Your advice, though, really is to take care of yourself right now. Aries, follow your intuition, follow your bliss. I think most importantly, aside from taking care of yourself, plugging in with the divine and getting on the same page so you are able to see when the light turns green, so to speak. This is a major ending and a major transformation for the Aries collective. Let's freaking go. Happy New Year. Happy Aries season, gang, gang. This is the one. Winter's dream gestation period flying out. What's the message for Aries? A tidy house and horseman. Herald of change. Let's do it. Peep this, Aries. If your emotional world feels messy and unruly and you can't seem to get clear, it's time to see how your environment is affecting you. Although your inner world has a huge impact on what shows up in your outer world, the reverse is also true. You can be influenced by the people who populate your daily life and the energy of objects you surround yourself with. Basically, everything in your surroundings. Now's the time for an inventory and full clearing of your environment. Ask for clarity from your relationships and do not make assumptions at this time. Clear and unambiguous communication is key. You may choose to let go of some people from your life when this shows up. This is a good thing. Otherwise, you might stay in these relationships too long out of a sense of obligation and social courtesy when in truth, there's nothing holding you together. Be impeccable with your word. Say what you mean and be willing to make whatever changes are necessary to clean up your side of the street. If you know you're doing the right thing, it doesn't matter who has an opinion. That said, right now, once you're sure your proverbial house is a tidy one, there's a release of energy to begin new things, to enjoy life, and to know with certainty that you are on the right path. And I love seeing this herald of change as well, you guys. The Wheel of Fortune and the Hanged Man kept coming through for you. I just see this huge shift for you where everything's shifting, everything's changing. Even the energy internally for you, Aries, is shifting. So we're going to grab one of these messages from the White Light Oracle. Show the world the real you. There's that sun energy again. Some of you guys are being guided to put yourself out there, to put your story out there, to write that book, to get that book published, to start that channel, to, put it out there, put your gifts out there, drop that album, that song, right? Start it up. It is that time, Aries. Clear these energies real quick. Spirit, what's the message for Aries, please? Well, you guys got Theta of Venus today. Yogini of 258 hertz as well, you guys. For those of you that feel guided, definitely connecting with 258 hertz. And actually, we'll read the beginning of this card. We won't read the whole thing, but I just want to read this. I feel like someone needs to hear it. Changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. Realignments are happening based on divine wisdom and timing. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey because it is working, whether you realize it or not. Significant inner healing is taking place. Now we're going to read this Theta of Venus card. Attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within or around you, but do not give them a foothold in your heart. You are ready for higher understanding, to see things in a new and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual life path. Venus is our morning and evening star, the stellar goddess and guardian of transitional awareness and higher consciousness of the heart. She's the way shower of light and fifth dimensional reality, also known as unity consciousness. Her spiritual guardianship of humanity will be complete when our mass consciousness is based on love, light, and divine feminine wisdom. When you connect with Venusian energy, it's an opportunity for increased love, magnetism, and spiritual charisma, a chance to shine your light and manifest your soul purpose with increased grace, synchronicity, and sacred artistry. Her appearance in a reading signifies a time of creative and spiritual awakening. It's a reminder of the power of the heart and our ability to rise again after a time of karmic heaviness. The souls of Venus, her sons and daughters upon this earth, are not spiritually bound by the mass consciousness of the human collective. They naturally vibrate at a more loving frequency. They can be genuinely astonished by the cruelty, meanness, and displays of dominance that typify the dark side of human nature, yet they've chosen to temporarily incarnate to bind their souls temporarily to the laws of nature. As they grow alongside their beloved earthly brothers and sisters, they share the higher resonance of their heart light, opening up the way for human evolution. The spiritual sons and daughters of Venus belong here, yet at an inner level they know they're not from here. This oracle reminds you that you are not bound by the ways of this world and that part of your higher purpose is to help heal, soften, and awaken humanity. Even if you find it hard to feel at home here, perhaps sensing that you're from the stars, Venus, or otherwise, know that you are meant to be here and that you belong in a very special way. There's a home for you here with the Earth Mother. You are loved and needed and will attract whatever support you require to fulfill your destiny. Venus souls have a particular talent for creating beauty, working with light and spiritual energy, and calling to them whatever they want and need. You have your own healing journey, and part of that journey is your spiritual training in the ways of the earth at this time. This will teach you what is needed to heal yourself and others. You do not need to be afraid of the ways of the world. You're part of a spiritual team that is here to help transform the mass consciousness. Theta is a narrow range between 7 and 8 hertz, which we access during deeper meditations and light sleep, including the dream state. The brain enters this state during the in-between times, such as when we're falling asleep or waking up from sleep. These are moments in which our capacity to create our consciousness is heightened. At these times, we become aware of deep-seated programming and are able to heal by reframing it. During this state, you're conscious, yet the body is deeply relaxed. You see everyday realities through the inner spiritual eye and come to understand yourself and your life with spiritual insight. Put simply, you may see things differently when you're in the theta state, and your life may make much more sense to you. In a reading, the appearance of this oracle is a special reassurance from Spirit that everything is unfolding within the protective grace of divine love. Even if sometimes it appears not to be so, it also indicates that you have the power to heal yourself and change your life for the better. So I'm going to run through this healing process really quickly for anybody that feels guided to connect with it. And then we will grab a message from the Divine Mother before we tap out. It says, find a place where you can relax, such as your bed or lounge, without being disturbed or distracted. Place a hand on your heart and say the following prayer. I call upon the spiritual guidance which loves me unconditionally and the higher guiding angels of Venus and Theta, that I may experience through grace, mercy, and compassion that which is most beneficial to my well-being for the greatest spiritual good of all sentient beings. It is now time to go through a relaxation process. You can do this in whatever way works for you, but you may like to use visualization and your breath to imagine that you're softly and gently letting your mind settle into your body and your body settle into the earth. As you relax, feel increasingly still and rest your awareness in the present moment. Let your awareness continue to settle and rest deeper within, rather than focusing on what is happening around you. You may be aware of sounds, for example, but as you turn your awareness within, they'll have less effect on you. You're neither fully alert nor fully asleep. You can be aware of the world around you, yet focused on nothing in particular. Impressions will come and go. Rest, drift, be in this in-between state of being for as long as you like. When you've had enough of this experience, ground yourself with some physical movements. You may not realize how far you've drifted out of your everyday awareness until you begin to return to it. Take your time to ground yourself fully, and you have completed this healing process. What a beautiful message for Aries today. Not only do I feel like this is such a deeply healing and transformative time, and I mean like down to the soul level, right? But also an exciting time of creation, ideas, inspiration. With every door that closes, another one opens, right, Aries? So let's get it. Divine Mother, what's the message for Aries gang, for the Ram fam? Thank you. Beautiful. It's time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you've learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and you do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. And then we have Kamala Devi on the bottom. Held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates peace, certainty, and beauty. Her grace melts frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. Kamala is the golden pathway of divine protection and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. You are swiftly approaching sacred fruition. Biggest facts. Aries, you got a meeting with destiny. I hope this message helped, family. I hope it helped in some capacity and you're able to take something from this. Y'all know the deal. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take our deep cleansing breath. We're going to take a second to use our imagination and our will, our intention, to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. Picture it as white or gold light. As you breathe in, fill your body with it, fill your aura with it. Take the deepest breath in you can, and then at the top of the breath, pause, hold it. Lock that energy into your heart space and watch yourself glowing as bright as you can. And then as you release, exhale as forcefully as you can, watching any negativity, any doubt, any fear, any anxiety, any anger, any resentment, any hurt, blockages, lower frequencies, period. We're going to watch all of that in the form of black or gray smoke or static leaving us so the divine can help us transmute that. So first things first, Aries, take a deep breath out, completely empty your lungs, and then we'll get this breath in. Go ahead, breathe out. Now breathe Breathe in. Hold it, squeeze, mula bandha, lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down, lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Aries, Aries, Aries. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being in this space. Thank you for your love and support. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I hope to catch you beautiful beings on the next reading.